Geometry Dash live stream. Now today it's going to be, let's see, an exciting start of a new process. I have been working on a new level, Vertigo, and this level should be very exciting. Well, maybe it's not exciting, but I am really enjoying creating it right now, and excuse me, I've made the entire layout for the level, I've made the coins for the level, and I have made some minor decoration, but today's stream 1 will be mostly about planning out what I'll need for this to be a rated level. Now, I've already made it, I believe I've already made it cheese-proof for the most part. I've still got to really cheese-proof the last section here, which I'll do really quickly. I'll just, like, do this. And there we go. This right here will slightly cheese-proof it, but it's not completely cheese-proof. It's still, like, if I just include, like, a few of these around, and then I just extend this to the ground, then we should have no problem with any cheeses. But I just want to let's just start by making these, and then we'll list all the things that we need to do to actually get a rated level, because getting a rated level nowadays is not easy. It's very tough. And I can give you some examples of, like, different rated levels that exist, right? That I don't know if I have any here that I can kind of model off of, but I kind of want to make this one kind of clean and, what's the word? It's not glow style, and it's not really a simple style, but we'll see how it works. Welcome Foxy Boy, and welcome Thunderlight. How confident are you that it's going to get rated? Well, I have no idea how confident I am yet. I know the gameplay is rate-worthy right now, so... and I'm not going to show off any of the coins as long as I remember not to, because I'd love to keep those kind of a secret for people to kind of figure out, but you can kind of see I have some hints around how to get the coins and stuff. So I found this song recently on Newgrounds, and I was super inspired, made the entire layout in like a day and a half. So I mean, our entire layout's done already, and now all that's left is the decoration, which one could argue is really kind of the entire level. But I really kind of got my mood set out for it too. I really want this last section to kind of feel intense, right? And like, it's a minute and 3 seconds long, so it's kind of in that long length where it's just long enough to get rated kind of length. Yeah, I really like the gameplay too. So I think the first thing I'm going to start off with though is making our list of things we need to do, or kind of ideas I have maybe. So one of my ideas here, I can look at this part. Now the sky is falling is kind of something I want to work off here, right? Sky falling is a really fun idea. So I kind of want to have a lot of clouds in the level, and I really like my color scheme currently, but I could maybe change the background to something else. Like, I mean, what's a good sky background, really? I don't know what a good sky background would be. I mean, I could either choose, like, this one, which would be okay, but I don't really like that one, maybe compared to, like, this one. I don't know. We could kind of figure it out, but like, we can just kind of go with a couple ideas here. Like, one idea, I'll have like orb laser beams. There we go. I like the idea of laser beams appearing around these orbs and kind of going up and down. So we'll write that down. Now what's another idea? J-Dog is worse. Hello Levi, welcome to the stream. I am definitely the worst. I think another idea, let's listen a little bit to the song. So I kind of want this to be glow style. Let's just put block design right now, because we need block design. And then I kind of want for our background, since it's gonna be kind of a sky background, I want layers of clouds, right? So, you know, a cloud on the lowest layer, right? And then copy and paste, move it down a little, right? And we'll put that cloud a layer above, and then this cloud a layer above that, sort of like that, and then we'll make them different colors. So if I just put this back one to like, I'll have to wait. What is 2? I already have 2 assigned. I already 4 assigned. I have 5 assigned yet? No. Okay. So I'll make 5 black, right? And I can just kind of exemplify what I mean here. 6 can be a gray, and then 7 can be a light gray, like that. And so it kind of stacks them on top of each other like that, and that would be very cool, I think, if I just took this and did something. That's the wrong key, you know, like that, where I have it kind of done like this, where there's multiple layers of clouds kind of going everywhere. Do I still have, I have my mic turned on. Let me check if it's coming through OBS. Okay, good. Perfect. So something like this might be cool. I like that idea. And then I could have just like random clouds falling. So I'll write that down in my ideas up here. So what about clouds falling? And then I want the last section to be particularly intense, right? And that's why I kind of flipped it around too, because it adds to the intensity. It's flipped around and upside down most of the time, and so you'll kind of get an intense feeling at the end. You have like some timings and a tough jump and all of this. So I think for this part, it could benefit from like some I don't know, some pulsing light, like, or pulsing glow, but kind of slow pulsing glow, you know, like to add intensity. Hello Nightmares 4K, welcome to the stream. We're just kind of working out some ideas here that I have for this, trying to get my thoughts in order. One thing I really love about this wave section, I don't know if anyone would notice otherwise without me saying, but when you go on the pads here, at first the wave is actually misaligned until you go down here, and then it aligns according to a symmetrical axis. But because the cube, the way the cube works is only 9 blocks tall, and the way the wave works is 10 blocks tall, I decided to make this section right here a little asymmetrical so that it fit exactly with the wave, because at this point the cubes are actually in perfect alignment, so you shouldn't have any alignment problems, and then you land on the ground and slide and align yourself here. So I thought that was pretty cool. But I have a feeling that this kind of might be too hard. I should get play testers for this part. And then I should possibly add indicators. Excuse me. So the reason I might need indicators here is because the way this part works, you like you both go here and then you fall and you just hold here. But it doesn't make much sense because it kind of looks like there's a lot of jumping going on, but in reality you hold here and you hold here, and this just falls all the way down and it's totally fine. So it looks a little weird, but I think it should be okay. But let's get started here. I think the thing I usually struggle with kind of the most, let me look here. What do I have? Do I have J blocks here on layer 1? I'm going to move these. What is going on? Wait, oops. Which ones are the actual J blocks and which ones are the fake? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'll just select all of this. These ones are the fake ones. I'll just set these to a different layer. Alright. And then we'll never have to worry about them again. Layer 40. Bye. Suck it. Okay. So. I don't know if I would struggle more with the custom background or the block design, but we can kind of start on the block design first and see what I can get going, because I am terrible at the block design because I never really do it for anything. So let's add this to a different color. We already have kind of 5, 6, 7 taken up, and we'll use those for the cloud layers later. But let's have color 8 be our kind of block design color, or maybe a base color that's kind of, we're gonna base other colors around. Okay, let's look at this. I think I can go here and I can change this up to match the background a little more. That would be good. So it needs to be a little darker like that, and then a little brighter here. Less saturated, but brighter. Alright, and then what do we think about that? Okay, that's about the right color. I could probably stand to have it go a little more bluey. More bluey? Yeah, okay, like that. I mean, it's just kind of challenging to figure out what to do from this point, because now I have this base, but I think maybe I'll add some glow next. So I'll add glow on the next layer, and kind of copy color 8, but then we'll just change the brightness up, and we'll make it go blending. Alright, glow with blending, always good. Maybe not brightness up so much, but if we didn't even adjust the brightness at all, how'd that look? Oh, it's a layer below. That's unfortunate. What if I did that? Okay, I guess I would need to outline the block to be sure. But let's go 8. No, it's 9. And then we'll add in I need to copy values here and then select all of these and paste state and color. There we go. Now let's take a look. Okay, I like that. Now I've got kind of a basic glow on our blocks, but then I don't know what to do from here, right? Like I can apply now all of this to all the other blocks. I can add layer 1 here. I can fill out all the blocks 8, and we're just going to fill them all out. Boom, 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 boom. And like that. Oops, that is, I keep clicking out of the screen. Like that, that is all that part of it done. And then I can add glow to all of this. I don't know what I'm going to do for those small little blocks right there. I guess I'll figure it out in a second. Let's see, now these. And okay, all of those are done. Now these bits here will need to go in. Oh, I missed some over here. And then I can do these bits. Okay, state and color. Got to fill it all in. I haven't been on one of your streams in ages. Well, it's good to see you again, Foxy Boy. Hey, okay. Yo, J-Dog, long time no see. It's me, Nexbo, Kaido Pro's friend. It's good to see you, Nexbo. And cool new username. I do remember seeing your old username, but it's also good to see new usernames in the chat. There's some changing going on with the usernames, and that's probably a good thing. There we go. Almost got the entire thing filled in now. All the glow. Okay. And then, am I missing any pieces, any blocks here? I am missing a block. Here we go. Come here. You're 8. Okay. And these 3 I missed. Alright, now let's go back to all. Take a look. And they look pretty good. I think whatever these line colors are, they color 1. They're color object. Object color needs to be different. Maybe we can have object color copy color 8 and then just be very bright and desaturated. Does that work? I don't know. Maybe if I don't have a copy. No, I want it to kind of be similar. But it also doesn't need to be super bright. Wait, what if I mean, that's just white. What happened? Copy color 8. Okay, and then now the middle of these spikes. So the middle of these spikes use color 1. So let's set color 1 to copy color 8. But we'll have it do it in a different way. We'll make the saturation basically nothing. And the brightness, I mean, that would just be white. We'll make the saturation like 30%. I mean, that really didn't change anything. What about that? I don't know if I like the way that looks. Let's change color 1. Maybe it doesn't copy a color at all. I mean, if it just stays white, it looks way worse, but like, what do I need to do for the center of the spike design? Maybe I can have it copy color 8, but then a lower brightness, and then also a lower saturation. What about that? It looks better, but it's too dark. And that's too bright and too desaturated. Okay, what about 80 and 80? That looks pretty good. Alright, hey, let's take a playtest here. Okay, so, oops. That worked out pretty well. Now we would need to make color 8 kind of change with it. And we'll probably have to post color 8 as well. Hi Mean Boy, welcome to the stream. I've been trying to beat the Demon Sunfall and I had a lot of fun playing it. Sunfall is so good. I have a copy of it on hand. Like, just to play. It's so fun. Like, it's just so fun. It's so fun. I highly recommend. Great level. Definitely, if you haven't played Sunfall and you're good enough to beat Sunfall, that's one of the levels you should try to play. I'm still not happy with the spikes. I think maybe I should just have color 1 copy the object color. How's that? Okay. I'm happy with the planar spikes like this. I like them better that way. Are you guys so good at Geometry Dash? I've been playing since 2020 and I'm still bad. It's really a lot of time and practice. Like beating hard demons and stuff, we just kind of slowly worked our way up. Some people jump and just like jump from a low demon to a high one, and I don't agree with that. Really, I don't think that's the best way to do it. I think you miss out on a lot of fun experiences along the way. But if you want to do that, that's a thing you can potentially do. What if I just kept it white? I mean, it's pretty bright. I'll think about it. I'll think about what I'm going to do there. So, if you really want to improve, like, I've been thinking of making like a sequence of levels you should really play, because the GDDP is built in for you to kind of do that. But like depending on what main level you've beaten, right? If you've beaten X Step, you know, as your hardest, then you should beat like Theory of Everything and Electroman Adventures. Then you should get on to Clutterfunk, and then, you know, beat some of these newer, easier ones, and then you should go back and beat Electrodynamics. And once you've done Electrodynamics, you're about ready to do Club Step, you know. So So that's kind of your main level progression to do. And then there's some other demons you can kind of do that will really help you out with specific skill sets, right? And there's some things in the map packs that could probably help you, but you should be careful of the things in the map packs. One thing I wouldn't recommend doing to improve is trying to play like the demon gauntlet and the gauntlets with demons in them, because the gauntlets with demons in them, like A-Dust is like the only good one for people to try and get better, but like you go into the Doom Gauntlet and there's Extinction and you're just gonna get destroyed, because Extinction's like on the border of a easy and medium demon, right? You can't use it really to improve unless you're at like mid-range easy demons, and then maybe that's possible. If you go in and you try to beat Sidestep, it's like about the same difficulty, if not a little easier than Extinction, and it's just gonna destroy you. It's just the fact, right? You gotta kind of work your way up there, but there's a lot of demons that you can kind of use to work your way up. I'm getting distracted from what I'm actually supposed to be doing, and I kind of want to look at some block designs in the featured page currently to see like what can I kind of do, like what are people using for block designs. And so we're going to look through a little bit and find out what kind of block designs people have been using. This one's got like almost no, well, it's got good block design, it's just different. I love the blue highlights, although I think they're related to my player color. Okay. It's super interesting rotating effect there. But that's not really the kind of level I'm looking to make. This would be a lot closer to the kind of level I'm looking to make here. It looks like they use some of those, like, I don't know what to call these blocks. They're kind of techy looking. And then, what did they, oh my gosh, that's a pause right there. They kind of used, whatever these are. These came out at the same time as Hexagon Force, or at the same time as Club Step, I believe. So that's something interesting right there. But that would be a lot more something I'd be trying to make. Let's go through a little further and see what else is in here. And they kind of did black highlights on the bottom, or I guess the stuff that's not black is highlights and the other stuff is shadows? I don't know. They have kind of a black base, and then their actual color is here. And their background's a lot darker. Ouch, that's fast. Alright, this level's pretty long. Well, for a long level. Like, normally when you see long levels nowadays, it's like either a minute and like a few seconds, or a minute and 20 seconds. I'll do that a different time, but let's look at this level and see what the block design looks like in here. It's gonna be a modern level? Oh, it's gonna be a little bit of an art level, which is not really the kind of block design we're looking for. Let's see if they have any changes later. No. Okay. What about this level? Not even joking, every electrodynamics after club set. I just struggled so much on the last strip. Yeah. But electrodynamics is pretty difficult. Geometry Dash was never meant to look like that. I mean, it's hard to change it back now. Did I just accidentally go the coin route somehow? Okay, well, cool. I mean, I wonder if I should just make a modern level instead of a glow level, because I'm pretty sure modern would be easier to create, but my colors would have to be so on point, and I'm so bad at using colors. But obviously you can still do laser beams in a modern style, so that's fine. What? A 0 megabyte song? I don't know if this is really block design. This is kind of more an art level, isn't it? What? Oh, that was sick. What is this? I mean, the block design isn't meant to be much in this level. It's supposed to just kind of work with the theme. Oh, what is this one? Oh, yeah. This level was sick to look at, but it's not the same thing. It's so cool. I have my mic turned down a little bit, but I'm also not going to turn it back up right now. I mean, this is a design level right here. I mean, what they do? They keep using like these textile blocks, which are very cool, and then they just have like a bunch of 3D lines here. They have some different. They just have some different design ideas, like these little things. They have little lines. I could probably make these little lines here like this inside my block design and then use these. What is this up here? And then they kind of continued using these, but then they changed up to a more slopey design here. And then the same thing, they're just kind of using variations of the same design. Oh, they completely changed it up here though, didn't they? Now they have a bunch of glow on all the blocks, but they're still using some common features here. But yeah, they just completely changed the style here. Unless this is a mega collab, and that would make total sense why the style just changed. I didn't get a good look at that block design there. It's a little weird. Do they have like electricity here? What's going on? And then they simplified the block design a lot, but there's still so many just small details in it. Like, how would you think of all these small little details to put in? Do you just put in random small details? I don't know. Yunhaso level. Hey, small recommendation, move the mic away from the mouse. I'm feeling really kicked in the ear. Oh, I understand. Yeah, small recommendation. The mic is actually away from the mouse. It's just impossible because it's a Geometry Dash stream. I could realistically just get a quieter mouse. Okay, so I have no idea what even was going on with that block design there. That was a mistake. I mean, I think one thing I could do... Oops, that is not the correct thing here. I know I just put all this glow on here, but maybe I could just take it all off. Or... Because now I'm kind of thinking that's maybe not the way I want to go. Maybe I want to go a little more modern, but with outlines still. It's just gonna be kind of weird to create. But I can create... Okay. Let's try this first. Yeah, we gotta delete all this glow. How many objects is that? It's 352. I definitely can't save it, so I'll just delete it and it'll be okay. I could try like putting some other structures in here, like maybe something like this. And then I would just take all these and assign them to a new color. What about 9? No, definitely no. Okay. What about 10? We'll make 10, copy 8, as usual. But then we'll just make it really low brightness, and a bit higher saturation. That's really low brightness. That low? I definitely am not a big fan of that. No, okay. Not that. There's a lot of different things to kind of try out. Maybe I can try out... Let's find the pixel blocks. Or actually, here are those blocks I was talking about earlier that I was seeing earlier. Right? Like these. I don't know about those. Maybe... Where are the pixel blocks? Are these the pixel blocks? No, definitely not. The pixel blocks are not in 3D lines either. They're in here, aren't they? Yeah. Okay. So I could kind of create a design like this. And then I guess I can't half space it, so I have to... Or I guess I can't even quarter space it, right? All these will be color 10. How is that? What if I made it different, like color 10, color 11 copies 8 the same way 10 does, but just more brightness, and color 12 copies 8 the same way 10 does, but even more brightness than 8 has. Okay, wait, this would be 12, these two would be 11, these two would be 10. And now, could work. Let's take out these ones. And then let's copy these. Looks a little funky. Maybe if I just remove these two. Yeah, that could work right there. I don't like having the middle one, I don't think. Yeah, definitely not. And then I could kind of do that for everything else. I don't know. I'll try out a couple different designs on blocks here, because I have to do a few different things and see what works, what sticks, really. Alright, good night, mean boy. Okay. What is this? Looks funny. What is... There's a ton of these. Well, I can just use these? Maybe. Trying to figure out what exactly I can put in here. What about these? Oh, I kind of like that. Way better than these little square things. Let's make it color 12. Yes, okay. There we go. We have something. Right? Yeah, that's looking kind of cool. I like that. Okay. Let's add more of these. Yes. Okay. This. I might have to remove them from some of them, but we'll see about that in a second. Let's see how this works. Alright, I do like those things. So maybe I can take a few of them now and build them like kind of into here. So that seems to make sense in my small pea-sized brain. Let's go over here and make sure to grab a couple on this too. Okay, now we have that. Now what? Like, now we have little designs like this on all those. I think we should do something about those little small blocks. Please change your description. I don't like reading about your hardest toe. Well, you know, if you don't like my hardest toe, then you can just deal with that. You know, my hardest toe is the only toe you'll ever need to know about. You don't even need to know about your own toes. Okay? All you need to know is about my toes. If you're not actually obsessed with my toes, I'd be kind of offended. You know? Like, what's wrong with you? You don't like a good toe? Gooey, stinky. I'm making my future level hopefully before 2.2. Making the layout right now. First day, 32 seconds in. I've got all the layout completed now, but now I've just got to figure out what's going on with all these other parts here. And that's the hard part, of course. I'll just make this color 9, because I like that idea. Yes, that's good. I like that. And then I can post color 12. So the bow bow in the background, I can post color 12 too. So right here, 1050. It's classic. Fading color 12. What about 10-1? I could probably just create enough of these. So how many are there? I gotta count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there's only 5 of them, so I have to grab this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I will align the 4 first. So the There we go. Alright, so now let's align these four like that. Alright, let's see how that looks. And then we can kind of pulse 8 as well. So I don't know how we're going to pulse 8 exactly yet. Ooh, I got an idea though. So there's kind of drums in the background the whole time. And because of that, I can kind of make these very low opacity kind of background things. So let's make kind of a huge line of blocks. Alright. Copy this. And this. Wow, I should have done it this way instead. So let's do that. Link. And then that's going to be group 5. And I'm going to assign a move trigger to it. And it's going to go kind of ease in, no, ease out. And it's going to go up by 20. And then there's going to be a spawn trigger at the same time. Spawns group 6. The delay of exactly whatever that is. So wait, this is 50. Crap. This is 50. Yeah. Okay. So group 6, and then group 6 will be a move trigger. Moves group 5 back down. And that will be -20. So I'll have to just, let me not follow player here. Let me ignore damage as well. Okay, that's it. That's about what I want it to look like right there. So now I'll just grab this and I'll start build helpering. Which is going to take a while. Wait, 13, 14. Okay. No. There has to be a faster way to do this, but I just don't know it. Okay, now all of these should be the same color, and I will make that just a dark, and it'll be 20%. It will copy the background color. It will be darker than the background color. And definitely not that opaque, see? But not that opacity either. What about 50%? Okay, that's good with me. And then, wait, I almost had it. 50% opacity for the background color. I mean, that's fine. Okay. I'm going to scale it up by double. Assign it all group 43, I guess. And put it, I guess I'll put it over here for now. Wait, let's count how far it is from the edge. Let's put it like a number from the edge. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's do that. Yeah. It only goes up 20, and I only need it to be that much. Okay. And then, if I remember right, the number I need to put the move trigger in is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That sounds about right. Okay. Now this is going to move, follow the player. It's going to be 43. Now all of group 43 will be 200 this way. So at the same time, there will be moving negative 200 of group 43. And at the same time, there will be, I guess not necessarily on the same time scale, but over 100, it will move to the left. I guess, what do we want? What do we want? Do we want one every second? One every 2 seconds? Probably one every 2 seconds. So every 2 seconds it needs to move 10, which means 50 times 10 is negative 500. Okay. And then I'm going to flip these actually. And then we're going to take a look at how it works. Okay, that's pretty good. We're going to need this all down a couple more. Okay. Wait, are all these on the lowest layer? They should all be on B4 and like negative a billion. There we go. Close enough. That is almost enough. There we go. And go. See how that works. Okay, and now I'm also going to have some things that just kind of move 43 up and down. So let's make it over 4 seconds. It will move down by 20. That's 43. And that will be, of course, easing out, in and out. And then for the next, it'll move up by 20. And then we can do down by 10 after that. And finally we can do up by 10, but at this point it won't really matter, so it should be fine. That should make it a little more active. Okay, it does make it a little more active. I would like it if it wasn't perfectly aligned to the grid. So we're going to grab this and we're literally just going to move it up like that so that it's not perfectly aligned. Because it looks really weird when it's perfectly aligned to the grid. Oh, that's so perfect. It just stays out of the way now. Yeah, I don't even need to do anything else. That's so perfect. It's already good. Alright, it's still in the way a little bit, but there we go. I mean, it fades away perfectly, and I'll just have 43, like, I don't scroll all the way there, just fade out to nothing at this point. Alright, that's perfect. Now it's out of the picture. That little moving background was awesome. I'm very happy with that. I'm making glow such effects, so it's going to take forever. It will take 20 days at most to decorate best scenario, so I'll make it a minute instead of a full 2 minutes and 53 seconds. Ouch. Making a layout that long? I'm just making, like, my layout's a minute and 3 seconds. I don't know what this cutoff here is. I'm not done decorating up to this cutoff, and it's already tough. So I think I'm going to make an idea for some clouds. To make clouds, I could use kind of these square things to make clouds, just by turning them upside down and putting them together like that. And I very much like this kind of cloud right here. So I'm going to do that with all of these real quick and see how they all each look. That one is a little bit too far. How about that? That's better. Yeah, okay. So now we have our 3 different styles of clouds. I think I've used these before, but I'll make these ones player 1. Maybe I'll just make some of them player 1 and some of them player 2. Either way, I gotta link them. So let's take these. And then we can kind of do a similar thing to 43, how 43 works here. I'll just take these 2, right? Wait, what's this? This, yeah, okay. I'll take these 3 and make them for 44 instead. And that will apply to all 3 of these. All 3 of these will be 44. And then I will just paste them in the correct place. So that is not what I want this. I just want to have free move, rotate on, and I can put these on B4. No, I'll put them on T2 actually, so that they're above things. I'll just kind of rotate them around. And I'll just alternate between different things. I think because the clouds are in the foreground, they need to move faster. So negative maybe 2,000 will do. 4 times as fast. We'll take a look at how that looks. That's still not very fast. I mean, I guess negative 2,000 isn't very much. But, like, I thought negative... So that's only 4 times as fast. Maybe if I go negative 10,000. Let's just have a look. Oh, I can't even put negative 10,000. 8,000? Let's see how that looks. I'll just decrease the amount of time it takes. From like 100 to like about 40. What's going on up here? Oh, this has easing on it, which is not good. It's not going to happen, actually. So that's why it's looking wonky. So if I go back to 100, this is actually going to be super fast at negative 2,000. Oops, don't do that. Okay, it's pretty good, but I do want it a little bit faster. So what about negative 4,000? Let's see how fast that looks. That's pretty good. Okay. Play level, bro. Okay. We'll do in a little bit though, because I'm going to start messing with some of these clouds, and I just have to switch them. Player 1 and player 2. This one's player 1. This one's player 2. That's kind of my plan. Player 1. Now let's see how far that lasts. That lasts almost exactly how long I want it to. I will also have this applied 44. Okay, so that's how far it goes. Now, I'll just do that for these ones as well. Okay, and finally for these ones, start off with these. That's like perfect. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, I like those clouds a lot. I think they fade out too late. So I think this is where they should start to fade out. Alright, that's good right there. I like those clouds like that. I'm very happy to do them with player colors too, because it means whatever player colors you'll be using. Like I could be using like I could be rocking the default colors. Let's rock some default icons for a little bit. Not all of them, just the ones I like. Okay, there we go. You can rock the default icon colors and still have this look pretty cool. Okay, yeah. Perfect with the clouds. I think all the clouds should select them all. Should put them on a higher layer than they are now. Should all be on T3 actually instead of T2. See how that works. I like that. Okay. So, what else? I was thinking of, let me move these a little bit so they're not in the way. Some clouds go through the structures, that's okay. What if I, I think I'll have these pulses anyway. And then actually here, I'll pulse it to black this time. And then here, I'll do a little bit of color work with color 8 here. Now the background color turns to a dark blue. So we want color 8 to also turn to a blue. But we want it to be kind of a different blue, like a desaturated blue, right? Like, if we look at the relation between the background color and color 8 at the beginning, I could just do a block here with color 8, right? They look similar, but it's just way more desaturated with color 8, so that's what we want 8 to be, is more desaturated than the background. Alright, and then let's now fill in all the block structures with blocks with 8 in them. It's like I'm playing the Stanley Parable demo. If you get that reference, you're actually a legend. Like, I'm not even kidding. If you get that reference, you just know an impossible amount of You just know something very niche. That's all. You know. That's what I would say about it. Play it. Yeah, filling in everything is gonna be kind of an ordeal. It should be mostly fine. Oh, what? There we go. Now I can build while seeing the lines easier. Ideally, anyway. It's hard to see those lines that it sees the line. Okay. It's really good to have a song you enjoy building, or not necessarily building to. It's a song you enjoy listening to when you're building, because if you don't have that, then you're kind of you have potential to have a really unsuccessful building project. That's just a fact. Alright, we're gonna do this kind of. I don't think you'd be able to see any higher than that, but you'll definitely be able to see all this back here. So I'm going to fill in just a couple layers back here. Alright, and then we'll fill in this bit over here. Make sure it's all filled in. You don't want people seeing weird anomalies, which there will be none of, because it will all be filled in correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Anything here? 8. Fill it, fill it, fill it. Okay. And these 4. Hi Nightmares, welcome to the stream. Okay. So we just need to keep filling in this area here.
A sign over there?
No. Okay. Now I have all the base blocks filled in that aren't slopes. We do need to get those slopes though. So let's do those next. Any slopes over here? I do have some. Not in the cube part, but some in the UFO part. So let's do this. You will be 8. This will all be 8. And now all the 8s over here. Hi Dark Winter. Are you delayed again? Maybe a little delayed, but I like to think I see the chat messages pretty quickly. Maybe that's just wishful thinking. Good, no delay. Well, how have you been doing? I'm working on making a rate-worthy level, and I do know it will be very challenging to do so. But I'm kind of filling in all the base layers for all these blocks right now. Should be a good start. I've already worked on some parts of the beginning, and they're looking pretty snazzy. And here, here. Then flip this. There's got to be a keyboard shortcut for flipping that around. I just don't know what it is. Okay. Now I have those. I actually missed some over here. Let's go at 8. Okay. So I'll show you what I have so far. So I have all the layout finished now, and all the base blocks, I guess. but I still need to do quite a bit of work with backgrounds and actual block design. So, the whole thing has been going well, but it's also going to go slowly. But maybe I can work on something that I kind of want to do for the drop here. You just kind of have big glow areas. Let's see, yeah, like these things, scaled up twice, and then using like, I don't know, a color similar, so we'll copy the background color here. I have nice normal saturation but low brightness and blending. Okay, we'll place this on layer T3, and then well, I guess we'll have to grab these and put them on a higher editor layer. Let's put it on layer 4 so it's not interfering with anything, and we'll see how many of these we need to place to really get an effect. Okay, so we have to place quite a few of them. So we now have that, but let's color 14. I'll put the brightness a little bit higher maybe. And I'll just put free move, and we'll create kind of little clouds that rush by. Okay. Okay, now let's move this over here. Okay, another cloud over here. And the idea is just to kind of create little things that can fly by and give kind of a sense of intensity. Oh, bye Dark Winter. See you later. I think I'm going to move these up just a little bit from where they are currently. But they will be very many like this. Let's just take this and hello. grab all of them. Little kind of glow packets. I'll take this entire glow packet here and just move it down a little. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to copy paste this to be double this size. Going to grab this, all the glow again. Gonna move it up one. Gonna link it all and assign it a group. Group 45. And group 45 will move for 20 seconds and it will move negative 4,000. Let's see how that looks. Looks like we're gonna have to put a start position here though. That looks good, it just needs to be a little more. So I'll just grab it all. And copy and paste it over a lot. And then we'll make this for 40 seconds and negative 8,000. And then we'll just have 45 fade out here to nothing at this point in time. Okay, and we're also going to have 45 in its entirety. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that's 10. So we should just have a move trigger. That's 10 times 5. That's negative 500. That's 10 times 50. Alright. That should be instantaneous right there. What are you doing? I'm just going to... Oh, wow. Oh, I see. It's because of this alpha trigger. I can't tell. And I have all the stuff beforehand selected. Wow, we had something weird happen here, but that's not to fear. This is where I will overwrite it and just say that was 5, so it's negative 250 group 45, no move time. Okay, it's negative 500 still. And I don't know whether to save and exit because this is really weird. If I save and exit, am I going to have a big problem? Maybe. I don't know, but they're all in the wrong place now. I am going to exit without saving and just suck up the time lost there, but be happy that at least it isn't completely screwed, and just start that over from the beginning. Wow. Wait, what else did I delete in that process? Still on layer 4. This must have been what I was planning to do next. Did I do anything? Oh my gosh. I can't remember what I did. I don't think I did anything in between there. Okay. 14 is now nothing. That's okay. Okay. We start over. grab this and create more clouds. This is definitely a lag-friendly way to create clouds, trust me. In actuality, this might be really bad for the performance of people on mobile devices, but we'll remove some of it in low detail mode. Okay. I've kind of got a cloud set up here. Now we will select all of this. And we will link it, and we will copy and paste a bunch. Okay, and now that we have that all done, all of that is selected. Let's link all of that. Let's save and exit, and let's go back in. And now we'll move it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. All of this is group 45. The 40 seconds and a 8,000. Group 45. Negative 500 here. In 0 seconds, we should have a functioning thing. And put a start position over here. I feel like it's not loading in. I'm going to save and play instead. Okay, so that's working. Now we can put an alpha trigger over here. 80, 45. Okay. One thing I'd say, it doesn't feel that fast, so I'm going to increase the speed. Did I just do an oops? That was really dumb. Yeah, I did. Alright, now let's select it all. What if we put it on like layer T2? How does that work? That's very good, but not quite good enough. Layer T3 on the highest order. What are these? Okay, not all T layers are above the player. I thought it was only T3 that was above the player. Okay, I ran out of clouds, which means I need to quickly disable this. Okay, and we'll loop them again. Everyone looks good. Alright, cool. Now we shouldn't run out of clouds. And I removed the alpha trigger, but it's okay because right now I actually need to move these over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and I need to move them over then 1,000. Well, actually, if I do that, then I can just move this. Alright, there we go. Alright, our alpha trigger shall come back. It's 45. There you go. Should move these a little earlier. What the hell? This needs to be a little further. I mean, it's just... How far does that need to be? and then we should work on for the base blocks. We should work on the colors for that too. Over here is the background. Pulse is black, so should our base blocks. This will now be on layer 1. This will be for 8. And then it will be very much desaturated. Alright, now we should test that out by putting a start position over here. Alright, let's copy paste these two. Layer 1. And this will be now 8. And this will be 8 as well. Alright, and let's have a look at how the colors work. It's kind of funny that it doesn't follow the background there, but it's about to, so. Here we go, same process. This changes to 8. This changes to 8, and we really want a dark desaturated red. Alright. I actually kind of would like it maybe more saturated in this part. Just to, no, that doesn't really make it feel more brooding. Trying to compare the colors. I mean, it's pretty good, but if it's like that, it just doesn't provide enough that maybe if it's over here. No, that's way too much. What about that? That is the exact same color. That is also way too dark. Okay, what about that? I might have to completely switch directions on that and make it a slightly different hue than the background, and do a couple different things. Yeah, because the background's already such a red hue. To really make it feel intense, I'd probably have to make this near black. Or I could try to change the hue a little. But I mean, really, no, I don't want it black. What about this? No. How do I work this out? Maybe I just make the background less intense? I don't like that. It's too dark. Where was it before? Like here? Making this better is probably good. Okay. Oh, that's pretty good right there. I gotta say, color 1 has gotta be changed. Oh my god, that's messing with my eyes. How color 1 works is it's a copy of object, but object is a copy of 8. Low saturation, bigger brightness. That's gotta change. I don't mind the low saturation, it just needs to be brighter. Maybe I just make it brightness plus 70 or something. That will help. Maybe not that much. I mean, I gotta consider for everything else too. It actually was looking fairly clean before, but maybe if I just do ×2 and it'll be better. And then if here I change object to copy 8, and then just have brightness plus 70 instead, but still the same like saturation thing. Yeah, there we go. And I don't need to have any fade time on that. Okay. Yes, that's the color I want right there. Okay. Okay, so now I've got a lot of the colors kind of the way I want them. And I can work on this more tomorrow and maybe try to get something a little better going on with, because I'm pretty sure the beginning is pretty nice so far, and I've just got to get some more things going on in the beginning. And maybe change up the block design in a couple of the other parts. and then I need to change over here. This right here has a base color of 1. Let's make it 2 instead. Wait, what's 2? Play color 2? No, that won't work. What's this for? It's just supposed to be pure white? I've assigned to color 3. I have no clue. I think it's a mistake. Okay. And then I would kind of prefer it actually if this popped into existence the same way. So I might like to do 8 here. Oh, don't do that. Okay, there we go. Okay. Turns out that will definitely not work. And I need to move this back instantaneously. At all. Yeah, there we go. This will work because it's off screen. Okay. Okay, that's good so far. Obviously, there will need to be more added, but for today, that's a good stream, and I'm happy with what I've accomplished so far today. I'll be back in the next stream, I think, to build more of this. But for now,